Hi! Today's video is gonna be another video that I've always wanted to do. It's gonna be one of those wish haul videos. Just a disclaimer, I'm not a Lolita and I've never actually worn a full-on Lolita garment. But this video is mostly kind of for amusement and for any potential new Lolitas looking to break into the fashion and trying to get their first Lolita dress at a really cheap price. I'm sure if you've mentioned Lolita or talked to... I live by an airport, I'm sorry. But anyway, okay, airplane's gone. So you've probably seen those Wish ads on the side of your screen or on your Facebook selling these Lolita dresses for like $20 and stuff. So I just want to show you what those dresses would look like in real life and on a person if you want to see if it's legit or not. The thing about Wishes is that they have all these trendy, interesting looking items at cheap prices the moment the thought of it pops up into your head all over Facebook. So I don't blame people for falling for it. It could be pretty addicting shopping on there. But let's just be real here. These sellers are warehouses in certain countries, kind of like AliExpress, and they're just replicating the items that the models are wearing in the photography. So that being said, don't expect to get the exact item you see on the pictures. But the fun is just seeing how close these manufacturers get at replicating the item. That's why there's so many Wish videos. But this is probably gonna be my last one. I just can't stop thinking about the actual individuals that are behind the clothing. And I don't mean the rich corporations that are laughing all the way to the bank because they're scamming millions of girls, but I mean the individual warehouse workers that are probably living in shady conditions. And I just can't help but to think they're probably being worked to the bone to mass produce all these poorly designed products. I mean, have you ever thought about why that stitch in your dress is kind of off? Like, what if the person has been working on 10 of those dresses for 72 hours straight? And I don't know, that's just an exposed documentary waiting to happen. I don't know, I think I watched too many documentaries. So Wish and Dress Lily and all these other companies, y'all better watch out. So now that we're clear about the legitimacy, are they like training people or something today at the airport? Okay, that stuff about Wish being said. So I do want to say that I actually have my Lolita dress that I'm working on and I'm gonna wear it to an event called Lolita Day in Disneyland. And I'm very excited about it. I haven't been to Disneyland since forever ago. It's going to be around late October, I think on the 28th, and these orders were placed on September 10th, so I hope this gives enough time for all of them to get here. So I don't know that I'm actually gonna run in there in front of all these top tier Lolitas wearing my Wish costume, basically. Like, hey, this is my first Lolita attempt. Because from what I've heard, Lolitas are pretty strict. Like, you could only buy your dresses from certain sites and you could only use certain fabrics. I don't know, Lolitas are serious business. But if the dresses turn out to be super cute and decent, then like, it, I'm just gonna go there with my 100% polyester dress. Like, who gives a Okay, so here we are on Wish, and right off the bat you can see a bunch of bizarre things like an obese man for $4. Some of these things are pretty cute, not gonna lie. Let's see what the cool kids are buying. AirPods for like $5. I was gonna get them for like $39. Some big ass spiders. What the hell is that? With that obese man again. Donald Trump toilet paper. That looks so gorgeous on the picture, but I'm pretty sure if I wear it I'm gonna look like a bum. We've all seen this dress everywhere. Okay, well, enough of that. Let's get searching for some Lolita dresses before I stay here for the rest of my life. Oh my god, I'm actually curious about all of these. Wow, so this one actually looks so cute. And it's only $20. See, these prices are crazy. I'm just gonna save it in another tab. Oh, this one is so cute too. I'm just gonna save that for later. I love how they just increase the brightness to show that it's a different color. This is already a red flag. I already want all of this. I want all of it. Oh look, this one is actually a pretty popular dress. I've seen it over the years everywhere. eBay, AliExpress, Amazon, it's like literally everywhere. I'm definitely gonna try this out because I want to see exactly what they can come up with. $13 for this contraption and people are actually buying it. It's almost gone. Well, good riddance because ain't nobody. So I just placed my orders and before I could look at their status, look at all the stuff that Wish is trying to sell me before I could reach the end of it. just keeps going. Most shocking things people are buying on Wish today. Let's get a look at that. Appetited limbs. Imagine I just bought that and it arrives in my house. My mom opens it like, what the hell's wrong with you? Trump toilet cleaner, $3.75. And it's on sale. Watermelons, teeth. So I already made my selection. This one is the dress I'm the most excited about. It's kind of an aristocratic classical style dress. And I'm getting it in blue because when I first saw it, I thought that was just the perfect color. And I'm getting all of these dresses in size small. Out of all the dresses, I think this one looks like the most stereotypical Lolita type because of the patterns on the skirt. And this is actually what I'm going to use as a backup just in case my first pick doesn't work. The other ones seem a little bit more costumey or more out there, and this one seems more casual. This one is the one I'm anticipating to wear if it turns out cute. I tried looking for a more gothic type dress, one that's not too over the top but still very elegant. And this pink one's gonna be my pick for a more cutesy style Lolita dress. I tried looking for one that's really simple and cute because I don't really like the ones that are super decorated and kind of look like a cake. And I'm also getting I'll just call it the popular Lolita dress just so you guys could kind of see what it looks like. So those are my picks and I'll see you later when they arrive. Yay, the packages are here. And it actually took a lot shorter than I anticipated because a lot of the Wish videos say that apparently they waited over 2 months to get their items. But these actually arrived pretty quick. I ordered them that same day that I recorded the other video. And today is October the 1st. A couple of them arrived yesterday. So I'm actually pretty impressed after shipping. I think it's a relatively short time. So far so good based on shipping. I don't know what's what, but I'm gonna try them on based on how small the packet is because I'm a little bit skeptical. I don't know, but when a packet for a bulky item like a Lolita dress comes in a packet that looks like there could be just a little thin shirt in there, it kind of gets me nervous. But we'll see. So this one's gonna be first. Actually, this one's gonna be first. This one's way thinner and I'm getting more nervous. I'm gonna save this one for last one. This is actually one of the first to arrive and it's pretty heavy. So I'm guessing it's probably the blue one, which is the one I'm the most excited for. So let's. I also have this petticoat to give the dresses a little more fluff. But I swear to goodness I had another one, but I just can't find it. So we're just gonna go with this one. So let's have a look at these dresses and hope for the best. So this one's looking like it could be the high quality woman short cuff sleeve, lace up Halloween Victorian Gothic Lolita vintage cosplay costume. And yep, it looks like it could be just a skirt. I hope I didn't get scammed. And there we go. Okay, right off the bat, it doesn't look horrible. This top fabric is pretty see-through, so it's gonna take more than a white bra to cover up this top area. It looks pretty similar to the picture. So let's go ahead and try this on. False advertisement because it doesn't come with the little rose on the side. I want my little rose. Just kidding. Ta-da! And here's the dress with the petticoat on. Although I think it's gonna need a lot bigger petticoat. It doesn't look as flattering on me as the picture. And the sleeves are a little bit weird, but it's very cute actually. I feel like Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Or like one of those German waitresses, but without the big boobs and probably underage. I think it fits just right. A lot of the issues were that the sizes were either too big or too small. If you look very closely, this fabric's not exactly the type of fabric that they used in the photograph, but it looks strikingly similar. It looks such a decent quality. The sleeves are not super accurate. On the photograph, it looks like they were kind of small and then got bigger towards the end. But I think this is something I could actually wear. It's not that bad, honestly. Unless you're super picky. But yeah, so there's this dress. So this one gets like a 6 out of 10 for me based on accuracy, but it's still super cute. Maybe with a few accessories, it might distract from the fact that it's cheap fabric. But on with dress number 2. Ooh, looks cheap already. So I think this is a vintage style woman who needed a Renaissance cosplay costume made dress, retro medieval ball gown plus size. Plus size? Well, I picked size small, so if it doesn't fit, I'm just gonna go to Hometown Buffet or something to make it fit. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay. So I don't know about this one. This one kind of does feel like cosplay material. The fabric is kind of an off black. It's not like pitch black. The ruffles at the bottom are not the same fabric that was shown in the picture. The other one had some kind of embroidered dots on it, and this one's just plain. Here it is. I think this one's
gonna have to be a no, I'm sorry.
I kind of expected this one to be the worst of the bunch. So first thing, the sleeves are not as poofy. They fit more like they're meant to be shoulder sleeves, but even then, as you can see, they're pretty loose. Like, they're not gonna stay in place under any circumstances. It would have been a cute look that I wouldn't mind if they actually fit. If you want to pull them up to fit the way they're supposed to be, then you sacrifice the top, which is now super big. So unless you have super huge boobs to fill this area, it's gonna just kind of flop like this. The shape of the dress is kind of long at the torso, like I don't know if you can see. I could probably put another petticoat on it and then pin it up here so it could be a bit fluffier at the top. But I don't really want to reveal this fabric here because this is what really throws me off. It kind of reminds me like of bedsheet material. Even though I were to take it off and replace it with a fancy petticoat, I don't think the rest of the fabric could save this dress. It looks a little bit worn out, like it's been in a dry cleaner for about 5 to 10 cycles. So I wouldn't really recommend this dress. Actually, I would say just buy it from the original website if you could track down where it originated. I couldn't. I think it would be more worth your money. But yeah, I don't think I could get away with wearing it in public. Moving on with dress 3 out of 5. Oh, another black one. Yes. Oh. So here we have
the small to 5 extra large fashion woman girls long sleeve lace classic Lolita dress, frill frock dress, medieval vintage frill frock dress, high quality party ball gowns, wedding dress,
cosplay costume, which is what it looks like. A cosplay costume. So no joke, the bow has literally been pinned upside down. God bless the seamstress, but it's not really a big deal. Probably gonna remove the whole bow and replace it with a fancier one, but the fabric is pretty see-through and pretty thin. Even though it wasn't in the picture, I really like the nice touch of lace that they added. And this bow is like sewed on a whole country away from the target point. But again, it's a bow that I'm probably either gonna snip off and put in the correct area or just replace with a whole nother one. Also, the sleeves are not really ruffled and they're kind of scrunched up with a band rather than having a cuff. But we're just gonna go ahead and try this on, and hopefully at least the fitting makes up for this. I love it. Oh my god. Like, I don't know if it's because I've never seen myself wearing this kind of clothing, but I feel like it looks so fancy and so like it had so much potential if only it weren't made so cheaply. But like, wow, this is the prettiest one out of the bunch so far. I just really like the idea and design of it, and I would totally pay like $200 for the actual legitimate one. What I really don't like is the fabric at the bottom. It's like the second layer doesn't really go down as far enough. But I think I like this dress so much that I'm probably just gonna fix it. I like the idea of having white trim right here, so I'm probably gonna replace it with a higher quality one. So I feel like this dress is worth saving with just a little bit of tweaks and a whole bunch of ironing. So honestly, this one's probably the worst replica so far in terms of how it was sewn. It still looks pretty cute from far away. It's my favorite looking one so far, and I'll probably keep you updated if I decide to fix it. But right now, let's get on with our 4th dress. This dress is just so comfortable and pretty, I don't even want to take it off. I'm actually tempted to wear it for Lolita Day, even though all the real Lolitas are probably gonna like have a heart attack or something. If you're a new Lolita, then I do not recommend wearing something like this. Just don't be like me and get yourself a good quality Lolita dress, because I don't give a I think this dress is cute as Oh, it's the pink one. It doesn't look that bad. So here we've got the plus size
5X women's girls sweet Lolita dress, medieval gothic vintage JSK dress, Alice ruffle dress, a little short dress, anime cosplay costume.
Oh my god, this is so cute. So this is quickly probably my second favorite one. And this one is pretty simple and still elegant. Now this white fabric, this is what I wish the other dresses were made of because it's super thick and really nice. This is certainly the better quality of all the dresses, which is kind of surprising because it was one of the cheaper ones, but it did exceed my expectations. I feel like I could actually confidently wear this at a convention or a Lolita event, even though I wasn't really planning my first Lolita dress to be the cute style and I was going for a gothic style. Though the back side, you might want to get a friend to help you with it because I tried doing it by myself and it was an absolute mission. It's definitely longer than I thought it would be. A little bit of ironing and it would be just beautiful. And I love the pink shade on this. It kind of gives it a vintage look. Or a bit brighter pink, it might look more like a costume. This is definitely an 8 out of 10 based on Wish standards, and I'm not mad at all. I just don't like the way my arms look. Every time I try to be cute and stuff, my arms always look like, like this is not kawaii goals at all. That's why I don't really pull off cute styles. But yeah, on somebody else, this is definitely a go. Imagine with some gloves and a hat, it's, oh my god. Let's try the next. I honestly just wanted to stay in the dress for the whole day, but I had to go out and answer the door, so I changed back into my regular clothes. Final dress. I'm so excited for this one. This is the one I was looking forward to the most. And here we have the
New Gothic Woman's Medieval Retro Lace-Up Dress Cosplay Princess
dress. Can't wait to try this on. The fabric doesn't look as bad as I anticipated it to be. I don't know about the shoelace string over here. This one was a more expensive one of the 5. It costed about $18. What do you guys think? I personally love this style, but sadly it doesn't look as Lolita enough to pass through Disneyland's no costume policy. It kind of does look like it would be a cosplay. It kind of reminds me of that cartoon Madeline with the little girl. Or like if I'm going to some fancy all-girl boarding school in Europe. Or maybe like some kind of military loli that's trying to take over the world. It fits just a slight bit big, but it's pretty similar to the image that was posted on the product page, with the exception of a few little details. Like the bow is pretty flimsy and it just came safety pinned like that, but I could always just get a nicer one at the craft store. Same goes with the shoelace decoration thing, which could be replaced by a nice velvety rope. Also, the bow is missing that jewel that was shown on the picture, but that just means I get to pick my own and add the little chains on it. Because I like working on what I have rather than complaining and returning it when one little thing is off. Just like I did with the noise cosplay, which was actually unacceptable because that was like $200. But this is Wish we're talking about, and for Wish it's pretty acceptable. So I can't complain about having to fix a couple things because it's overall a really, really nice dress. If I was going into the Lolita lifestyle, I would definitely wear something like this. Well, anyway, that's all. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and gave you kind of an idea of what you could expect to see if you're buying from Wish. I'm gonna be doing a vlog on Lolita Day, so you're gonna get to see which dress I've decided to go with. But overall, most of these dresses exceeded my expectation. I thought they were gonna be a lot more. We had a couple of them that were actually pretty wearable. The only one that was kind of a disappointment was this one, which I kind of expected, but it's not even that bad. I would just say steer clear away from this dress on Wish. You're better off buying it from the official seller. Same thing with all these dresses. If you really like them, you could probably track down the original seller and get them for like 5 times better than what you saw here. Because these are just replicas. But they're pretty good replicas, just kind of cheaper. And if you're serious about getting true Lolita dresses, I probably would not recommend Wish because it's kind of a gamble. But I guess it's all up to how serious you are. Okay, well, I don't really have that much to say, but again, thank you, and I'll see you on Lolita Day. Real quick before I leave, I also ordered this backup shirt just in case I get turned away at the gate with my Lolita dresses. And I didn't get this from Wish, by the way, but look, oh my gosh, it's
spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.